Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to RAM Overload. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 12 best free stock photo websites. Okay, so if you're making any videos or anything like any presentation or anything, you want to have random images that you can just get of different things that will pertain to the topic you're talking about. All right, and the best place to go is, like a stock website, a stock images website, or a stock photo video website. All right, so you'll find different types of videos and images, some free, some not free. So today I'm going to be talking about the free ones and what are the top 12 in my opinion. All right, the first one comes in is FreePic. So freepic.com is an amazing website. A lot of you can see the sorting over here: vectors, illustrations, mockups, templates, photos. So let's go to mockups. Right, you can see like computer mockups. It will give you like that. You can just use any of these and then put your photo in there and then use it as a mockup. So once you click here, you guys can see on the left hand side there are filters for free and premium. So they do provide both types of photos and videos. So let's click filter by free and let's click on one of these. You can see that one here is the free license. Where does it say the thing? So how to attribute. So if you do want to give attribution for the images, which I do think you should, since you are getting it for free, just to help the website and the photographer be better known, rather than them charging for this photo, they're technically giving it to you for free, so you guys can somewhat promote them. All right, so you definitely should look into that as well. But they have a lot of great things on here that you guys can use. So moving on, the next one is Pixabay. So Pixabay is probably one of the top 3 of my favorite favorite stock photo websites in my opinion. Right, it has really cool pictures, very all high quality. Right, I've used a lot of pictures from there. I haven't really used many videos, but I know for pictures it's really good, and I'm sure videos as well. So let's just take nature, right, and just see over here. You can see all these images over here. You can sort it. Has all these sorting features, right, orientation, size, color, publish date, right, and all these, and you can see all of these images. Let's just click on this one, right, and I guess to sign in you can get more information about it. But that being said, you can look at the Pixabay license, what is allowed and what isn't allowed. So yeah, you can kind of use this for whatever you want for the most part, right? Obviously they don't want you to distribute the images as your own, right? So definitely take that into consideration. Just read through the license and make sure you are not going against it. Right, moving on is Vecteezy. So Vecteezy is a pretty good website in my opinion. Has great vectors, really high quality. Let's close this out, and just overall really nice website for images. For this website, I normally get images that I need on a website or something. Right, it has a lot of cool small images like that. Right, they have other web images as well, like stock images that you would use on a video. But me personally, I use this website to get more vector type images, which will fit on a website or something. So let's just click into this. Right, you can see this pretty nice images. Let's look at the license. What is this? They have the free license, pro license, and extended license. Right, free license does kind of should, if you're not using it on a regular basis, should be good enough for most people. But if you do use it, definitely I would consider upgrading to at least a pro. All right, moving on is Morg File. So it's a pretty weird name, but Morg File was probably one of the first websites to start this whole stock photo, free stock photo distribution. Right, they are one of the oldest. But they kind of led the way to allow other bigger websites to do that as well. So again, they have a lot of different images, really great quality, right? So let's look at this building right here, and their license is pretty simple also. So let's scroll down, image license. You guys can see over here you are allowed to edit the image, right? You can use it for commercial purposes, so meaning you can get paid for using this image somewhere, like on your videos or anything, right? And a company, you're allowed to do that. Ownership, you may not claim ownership of this image in its original state. So obviously, you know, that would kind of be like just stealing, saying that it's yours. But then again, you know, if you want to use it for pretty much, it allows for pretty much any type of distribution that you want, right? Moving on is Wikimedia Common. So this is not what most people think about when they go for stock photos or stock videos, but Wikimedia Common does have a great library of images. So let's just say we want to search up something, I don't know, let's say Elon Musk. So we'll search him up, and you guys can see a bunch of different images. You can filter it by audio, videos, other media, but let's just stick with images, since images is probably the only thing on here that most people really care about. The audio and video are probably more towards like lectures he gave, or you know, something from conferences or different things like that. But let's just say images, I wanted like a headshot of him. So let's click this one. You guys can see the license over here is a Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0. Just click that link over there and it will give you all the information about this license. All right, what you are allowed to do, and under the following terms, what you have to do. All right, so now moving on. So yeah, then again, it's a really great website to check out. All right, so moving on is StockVault. StockVault is a pretty good website. I'm not really too fond of their whole layout of the website. I don't really like the UI, but then again, that doesn't deter them from providing what they do, which is great images. All right, so let's click on this image. You can see all these different types of formats, right? You can all the way from 256 KB to 68 megabytes for this image. All right, obviously if you want to have the highest quality, you would get this one. All right, so now the license, it has different licenses that they allow for. I believe you would have to pay for one, so let's see this. You can click on it to get more information about it. But then again, they have really great quality images, right? They probably have one of the best ones in my opinion as well. All right. So moving on is StockSnap. So StockSnap is another website that provides stock photos, right? I don't believe they provide videos like the few other ones that I mentioned before, but they do provide great images. So clicking on this, you guys can see this images over here, in this image here by Matt Bango, right? The quality gives you some information about the image and the license. So this is Creative Commons 1.0, so no copyright, other information that you possibly could be looking for. All right. So another great website now is Flickr. So Flickr is not probably what most people think about when looking for free images. You know, you probably think, okay, that's maybe for paid images, or you know, just people keeping photos of their own photos on here. But you know, you can actually get free stock photos, or photos that are on the Creative Commons distribution license. So let's say nature. Let's search that up. You guys can see really high quality. So Flickr is probably one of the bigger ones, websites out there that most people have heard of, and their quality is really good also in my opinion. So clicking on one of the image, let's look at this waterfall or whatever this is, and you guys can see the image, so details about the image. So let's look at an image where someone took with their photo with their camera. So over here, what is really cool is that you can see which camera took this picture. For most photos they have it, oops, let me go back. So I wouldn't say most, but a lot of photos, like they'll give you information where it was taken, you know, what camera was used, what was the settings on that camera, which is really nice, especially if you're trying to become a photographer and you can get more information of how to, you know, somewhat how to replicate this image that someone else took. That being said, you know, it has great stock photos as well. So look at the license, all change your photos. So okay, this just gives more information about that. But you can see the photos, what should I say, the copyright over here, what the license is, and just get more information about it. But not only that, let's go back to photo stream. You can also filter it out. So we want to go to advanced filters, or you probably don't even have to click that, but any license, and go to the all Creative Commons. So these are the ones that you are allowed to distribute for free, or not distribute, but display it on your own websites or use it for commercial purposes. Right, so yeah, you can use all these photos, just filter it out, make sure you have the correct filter, and then go on from there. All right. Moving on is Burst. So Burst is a website that is used by that is made by Shopify. So Shopify does have a lot of websites that they do, and Burst is just, they decided to create their own stock photo website, which they allow their users, not only their users, but they allow their users as well as anyone else to just come and use their photos. Moving on is Unsplash. So Unsplash is probably one of the most popular one. A lot of people probably have heard it. It's basically by everyone that knows about stock images probably has heard of this website, and mainly because I think they do allow for great images. They have a really big library, and they also have their API, so which allows for free images if you are into that. But for stock photos, great images, I think overall, really high quality, really nice. So let's click on this image. You guys can see really good, published, which camera was used, and free to use under the Unsplash license. You can go there and see what is allowed and what is not allowed. All right, but overall, this is probably one of the top websites in my opinion to get stock photos. All right, moving on is Adobe Stock. Adobe recently came out with a bunch of stock images that they made completely for free. It's not something that Adobe would normally do, or they're known for giving out free things. But this is one thing that they did give out for free, and it's really cool in my opinion, really nice as well. The thing about these stock photos websites is that they all have something unique, something different. So it's sticking to one stock site is probably not the best. You would probably want to go to different ones and search for different kinds of images, which certain ones just have really unique and amazing photos and videos, which it might not be your favorite websites, but they have it, and they have all of them have something really good. All right, so moving on is Pexels. So Pexels is another great website, probably second in my opinion after Unsplash, right? Or it's definitely in the top 3 as well, right? Great photos. The UI is kind of the same. Also, I would kind of be, I wouldn't be surprised if they're by the same people, but who knows? That being said, great images, great stock images, and the license is really good also. So then again, look through it. They only have images also, so no videos. If you are looking for that, you won't find it here. But then again, their images are really high quality, and pretty much you would never be disappointed. So let's look at nature again. Right here, really nice pictures. Let's click into one picture, this one. Scenic photo forest with sunlight, more info, tells you the camera information, really nice, the colors, which software was used to edit this photo. It's pretty cool in the details of the image that they give, right? So you can just use it the way you can just know more about it, and like you'll know whether it was edited, how it was edited, what settings and stuff like that. So not all images have that, but there's a decent amount that do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These are the top 12 best stock photo websites in my opinion. So if you are looking for any stock photos or stock videos, definitely check out these websites, especially the top 3. Then again, like I mentioned, they all have something unique. Definitely check them out at all. If you have any question or comments, leave them down in the description below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.